Hi, my name is Luis Daniel Martinez.
My name is Jorge Parra,
I am going to talk about Ars Nova.
and I'm going to talk about Ars Antiqua. Ars Antiqua refers to the music of Europe of the late Middle Ages between approximately 1170 and 1310, covering the period of the Notre Dame School of Polyphony and the subsequent years which saw the early development of the motet. In music theory, the Ars Antiqua period saw several advances over previous practice, most of them in conception and notation of rhythm. The most famous music theorist of the first half of the 13th century, Johannes de Garlandia, was the author of the De Mensurbali Musica, about 1240. The treatise which defines the most complete elucidated rhythm modes. A German theorist of a slightly later period, Franco of Cologne, was the first to describe a system of notation in which different shaped notes have entirely different rhythm values. An innovation which had a massive impact on the subsequent history of European music. The Ars Antiqua is sometimes divided into two broad periods, known as the Early Gothic and High Gothic. The Early Gothic includes the French music composed in Notre Dame School, and the High Gothic, all the music between then and about 1310 or 1320, the conventional beginning of the Ars Nova. The forms of organum and the conducts reached their peak development in the Early Gothic and began to decline in the High Gothic, being replaced by the motet.
Ars Nova refers to a musical state which flourished in France and the Burgundian Low Countries in the late Middle Ages, more practically in the period between the preparation of the Roman de Fauvel and the death of the composer Guillaume de Marchal in 1377. Sometimes the term is used more generally to refer to all European polyphonic music on the 14th century, thereby including such figures as Francesco Landini, who was working in Italy occasionally. The term Italian Ars Nova is used to denote the music of Landini and his compatriots. In ancient and medieval Latin, the term Ars Nova doesn't mean new art, but rather new technique was the first used into contemporaneous manuscripts titled Ars Novae Musicae by Johannes de Muris and Ars Nova Notating attribute to Philip de Vitre. However, the term was only first used to describe a historical era by Johannes Wolff in 1904. Ars Nova is generally used in conjunction with another term, Ars Antiqua, which refers to the music of the immediately preceding age, usually extending back to take in the period of North-made polyphony. Roughly, then the Ars Antiqua is the music of the 13th century, and the Ars Nova is the music of the 14th century. Main music history use the term of these more general senses. Controversial in the Roman Catholic Church, the music was strictly rejected by Pope John, but embraced by Pope Clement. The monophonic chant, already harmonized with simple argument, was becoming altered fragment and hidden beneath sexual tones. The lyrics of love poems might be sung about secret text. Of the sacred text may be placed with a familiar secular melody. It was not merely for polyphonic that, however, the medieval eras, but the notation of secular music merely would be sacred and may king is weighed into nature.